Welcome everybody to the We Get Drunk Sports Podcast. I'm your host with the most bad news cruise. And we back, baby. We took a little week off last week. Had to pay some bills, had a couple of things we had to do. But I'll tell you right now, some crazy stuff going on in sports. NBA, MLB, you got the NFL free agency starting right now. Just craziness. I hope everybody's enjoying the beautiful weather. We're here in New York. I'm here in New York. Daylight savings is bright outside. It's 7:00. I'm loving it. Feels good. Uh, yeah, I'm here. Hope everybody's ready. Let's talk some sports. Let's get things off your mind. Let's just. Oh, my co-host.
What up, my brother?
Uh-oh. T-Bone Special, baby. Welcome to the podcast, T-Bone Special. You know ladies love to order that T-Bone Special.
What's good, my brother? I got to be on audio today.
Oh, it's all good. How we doing, my brother?
Good. Yourself?
I'm doing good. Enjoying this crazy weather over here in New York. I mean, it's 50 degrees. It's bright outside. It's 7:00. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
So how we doing today? How we doing? Everything good?
Everything good. I had to just kicking my ass. It's pretty weather.
That's what it is. There's some crazy stuff going on in sports. Crazy stuff talking in sports. I do want to hit this subject because it's going around and it's all over right now. Let's go to NBA. You know where I'm going to start off, right?
Let's go, brother.
I'm going to start off in the NBA and we're going to talk about LeBron James and we're going to talk about him coming out and
Out the closet?
That's too early. Too early for that. That's too early for that. That's maybe when everything happens in that Diddy case, he'll finally come out. But we're gonna talk about him checking Stephen A. Smith.
Oh yeah.
They were playing the Knicks. It was during a timeout. He got up from the bench and decided, I'm gonna go to Stephen A. Smith. And he kind of Chris rocked him. With Chris Rock, Will Smith. He went up to him and he told him, "Keep my son's name out your mouth." I mean, he didn't smack him, but he told him, "Keep my son's name out your mouth. Stop talking about my son." I'm not with that. Stephen A. Smith was trying to calm him down. So we'll talk after. He said, "No, I want to talk. Don't talk about my son." Now, I'm a father. You're a father. And a lot of people that watch the podcast and that's on TikTok right now, you might be a father. Of course, you don't want nobody talking about your kids. Of course, you don't want nobody talking about your kids. I mean, my kids were in Taekwondo. When they did tournaments, I mean, I didn't like nobody saying some craziness. I'm that type of father, will go crazy. Xavier did, he played soccer in high school. Some teens were saying some wild shit. And, people forget, because Xavier, my son, I raised him right and everything, but they don't know that he got a crazy father. And, I'm ready to whoop a nigga ass, but it is what it is. I wouldn't, like I said, I would defend my son and make sure nobody ever say anything bad about him. But this is where LeBron gets it wrong. LeBron's son is an NBA professional athlete. He plays in the NBA. The people that criticize him, it's their job. Your son plays in the NBA.
That's true.
That's their job. Their
That's true.
job is to criticize him. Don't matter if they say anything bad, anything good. That's their job. Their job is to criticize and have their opinion on the professional sport of basketball, which your son is now a part of. So
Yeah.
if somebody says something about him, it's not personal. It's their job. They're talking about him professionally in sports. Now, I want to hear your take on it because it's been going, like I said, it's been all over, all over.
No, it's true what you say. He is a professional player, athlete, right?
Yeah,
You gotta take the good with the bad. So if you're gonna get criticized on how you play, then you gotta take it. You
exactly.
know. So
Exactly.
okay, I understand LeBron as a father, he's protecting his son, but at the same time, you gotta understand that your son is an athlete now. He's a professional, so he has to man up and play. Play his best. If not, leave the league. If you can't handle being criticized.
I mean, if you don't want to get criticized, I mean, it's simple. Play better.
Exactly.
Play better. You
Exactly.
don't want nobody talking shit about you. Play better. Be in the gym. Go work out.
Yeah.
Go shoot jumpers. Go study tape. I mean, there's a lot of father and son athletes that play in the same league. You don't hear them. I mean, Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr.,
Yeah.
Barry and Bobby Bonds. The I'm just this is just me talking baseball because I know baseball. Jose Cruz and his kids,
Yeah.
Vladimir Guerrero and his son. They talk about them all the time, and when like I said, I'm not even talking about the other sports. Joey Porter Jr. and Joey Porter in the NFL. I mean, that's one that just pops in my head. Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Arch Manning, Frank Gore and his son. There's all over. We could go to boxing with Floyd Mayweather and his father, Roger Mayweather.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You don't see them going crazy. Of course, when it gets personal, they'll get upset. But when they have to defend it, like look, another one that we could talk. Bill Haney and David Haney. He didn't like that Grisham guy was talking about his son. It's his job. His job
Exactly.
is to critique and to
Yeah.
say what he sees. If he sees that your son is a bum, that's his opinion. If your son doesn't want to get talked about, go to the fucking gym. Go hit the bag. Simple. He came out and he told he didn't like I forgot what he called him. I forgot what he called him during the interview. And then the guy, Todd Grisham, I think the guy's name is. He was mad cool. He was like, "Well, I got to be all of that," you know.
Yeah.
He kept
Yeah. I
his
saw it.
he kept his composure. He didn't go crazy. But if you don't want to get talked about, do what you have to do so you don't get talked about. Prince,
Exactly. His son already. Devin Haney. He already messed up his market,
yeah,
and the guy's case thrown out
yep,
because you look silly. You're in the spot where you're gonna get hit. The judge told him not to take the subject, but you
yeah,
know.
it's true. If you don't want to get hit, try to avoid the punches.
Exactly.
But it's crazy. I mean, Prince Fielder, Cessa Fielder. I mean, there's so many father and son combinations out there that I mean we could be here all fucking day. But I mean, if you don't want it to be talked about, play better.
You know,
Simple.
maybe he putting too much pressure on his son to play like him when he's at that age.
Bone.
Your son is
T-bone.
not going to be that good.
This is why you're on the fucking podcast, my brother. The T-bone special. Are you listening, ladies and gentlemen? This is why we have a sports podcast. He's speaking the truth right now. LeBron has been, no lie, has been pushing this kid since he was in fucking high school playing AAU. If you don't want your son, if you don't want all this stuff on your son, then keep him out the spotlight. You pushed him to be in the NBA. You
Yeah.
said you pushed him to go to I forgot what college. I think he went to USC. He went to college. I mean, you were at the games talking about him. You even said that at the time, he's better than some NBA players. Are you out of your fucking mind, LeBron? Why would you say that? Like, why would you put your son in this position? And then a guy like Stephen A. Smith, first of all, we don't like him in this podcast. No disrespect to Stephen A. I know you watch the podcast. You know, it is what it is. But it's his job. You think he wants to talk about your son? No, he wants to talk about the basketball player, Bronny James,
Yeah,
and how he's given everything, and how he's in the NBA playing against men, and he can't do anything. But since his dad is on the team, he could be on the bench. No, be in the G League, earn a spot.
exactly. Work your way up.
Exactly.
Because you have the name LeBron, don't give you a guarantee that you're going to be a starter.
No, I mean Pete Rose. Look at Pete Rose. Pete Rose is the all-time, rest in peace, Pete Rose, all-time hit king leader in Major League Baseball. His son, trash.
Exactly.
Roberto Clemente, big superstar, Hall of Famer from Puerto Rico. Worldwide. The name, just the name. His son broadcasts. He does broadcasting in Spanish. He's not a baseball player. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're not supposed to follow in their footsteps. Sometimes
Exactly.
you could be in the realm. Look at Michael Jordan's son. Michael Jordan's son went to college. He played in Illinois. Wasn't all that good. Started selling sneakers. That's what he knows what to do. His father makes sneakers. He started selling sneakers.
And
Now
do
he's
cocaine and act like a fool.
yeah, and look at him now. He's banging Laura Pippen.
Yeah.
Well, props to you, baby. But yeah, it's just nuts. I wanted to touch on that subject because it was irking me, and it was just like, he wanted to be tough. Why be tough to a reporter? I don't get it. Why
Exactly. If you was a man, you would have called him. Yo, can I talk to you? Like he
privately?
said, your people know my people. You could have called me. I would have talked to you. I would have
Exactly.
met
He
you.
would have did it privately,
Exactly.
not on a national televised games against the New York Knicks where everybody in the fucking world is watching. No, you privately, you take him to the side. Yo, my man, listen, Stephen A. I know you know me. Just please don't try to keep my son. The critique down. Just something. Be man to him, and not national televised. Stand up and cause a scene so everybody could see. You know, it's like what I mean. Come on, that shit. It's like me and you going. Our kids are in any professional sport, and we go up there and we're gonna go defend him because he got hit hard in boxing or somebody brushed him back in baseball. Like, don't you think your son is gonna feel bad? He's gonna look like a punk.
Exactly.
It's crazy. It is crazy. The NBA right now is heating up. Uh, um, we don't really. I mean, we don't have our NBA experts to talk about stuff,
What
but
is it? They all hanging out with Gary?
I guess so. I guess everybody all according to some people, life be lifing, and they can't make the podcast. So it is what it is. What can you do? But we don't have our NBA experts in here to talk about basketball. But for me, I don't know about for y'all, but it don't really start getting good unless you're a diehard until when they get to the playoffs.
Yeah, May and June.
Exactly. It's getting there. We almost
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
We almost there. It's starting to get good. I mean, the Knicks are. I mean, if you're a Knicks fan, you're kind of like at the edge of your seat because Brunson hurt himself. Oh, who is that? Is that the classic man?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Curtis.
Welcome, the classic man, always with that Hennessy in hand.
What's
What
going on,
up,
my
brother?
brothers? What's
Good,
going
good.
on?
We just finished talking about LeBron James, so you missed it. So you good.
Good. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Thank- but yeah, if you're a Knicks fan, you're worried about Brunson. He should be back, and hopefully the Knicks can do something in the playoffs. Like I said, if we're not, our NBA experts are not in here to talk about their teams, but we'll get there
They
when they
won't
start.
want. They don't
Yeah,
want to. They don't want to. What happened? What happened a couple of days ago?
yeah.
They
Oh,
don't want to.
the dude, we gotta put some respect on your team's name because that person's not here. We can technically call them the Brooklyn Nets. The
No, no, no,
Brooklyn
no,
Nets.
no, 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 no. Don't say it. Don't say it. Now we can call them. No, they
Listen,
are the Brooklyn
listen.
Nets.
I'm just telling you what. I'm just telling you. This is us here. It's not, Oh, here we go. Here we go. Welcome to the podcast, Johnny Parlay. Welcome.
So
I thought you guys were hanging out with Gary.
We talking.
yeah, my ear was ringing for some reason. I don't know what
We,
happened.
we were talking about LeBron James, of course. I don't think your ear was ringing. I think your mouth was drooling. So, so we would just had this whole big discussion about LeBron, talking about him and his son, me and T-Bone, and we said our piece. I'll let you little 5 minutes and say what you want to say, but how do you feel about him coming up to Stephen A. Smith like that?
Bro, should not did, but I can't talk because I did that to my nephew when it was like an AAU game. So sometimes you hear at that moment, and I always defended my nephew. Coach, parents, you know how I get. So I don't know.
Okay, but like me and T-Bone was saying, I mean, he is a grown man playing in a professional sport in the NBA.
Oh yeah,
He's a
yeah,
professional athlete.
hundred
Stephen A.
percent.
Smith, his job is to critique,
Yeah,
give his opinion. He gave his opinion, and you don't see anything wrong in that.
yeah. I mean, yeah. LeBron should just at that level. He should. There's something different. He should. 100%. He got his number. He could have talked to him.
Because like I told T-Bone, I just felt he could have, like I say, he has his number. He could have talked to him privately, but he chose to
Make a scene.
exactly on a national televised game where everybody in the fucking world is watching, and he wanted to make a scene. And for me, it doesn't help his son. It looks like it makes his son look like a bitch. I'm no disrespect. I don't want I mean, I got to start being nice to LeBron. I want my boy out the basement, but he made Bronny look like a bitch.
Yeah, 100%.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go into baseball.
I ask you a question, Joey.
Yes, sir.
Are you worried?
I'll be honest. I gotta put on. If I have my Yankee hat, I put it on. But I every year I buy a different Yankee hat, so I gotta wait till opening day. Um, I'm concerned, not
Okay.
worried. Uh, Garrett Cole uh elected to have Tommy John surgery on Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday. He's out for the year. Um, Giancarlo Stanton is going on his third trip to New York to get injections on on both his elbows. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. That I see the Yankees were trying to do was they're trying to do. Remember when Tanaka had hurt his elbow and he
Yeah.
rehabbed it? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to do that. It didn't work. He's out for the year. You lose your ace. But this is why you signed Max Fried in the off season.
Exactly.
This is why you went out there and you signed him. This is why you have Carlos Rendon on your team. This is why, I mean, we also lost Luis Gil for 3 months. This is why you didn't trade Gil to get you Kyle Tucker. This is why you didn't trade Marcus Stroman. For this reason. I mean, there's probably more reasons out there, but this is the main reason. You lose Gerrit Cole, you lost Luis Gil. You know, you have right now you have Clark Smith, Marcus Stroman, Max Fried. Uh, who else am I missing? Oh, Will Warren might make the team. And who else am I missing?
That's
Let's see. I'm gonna say it again. Max Fried,
no,
Stroman, Rendon, Schmidt, and then Will Warren. I mean, there could be other ones. Carlos Carrasco could make the team. He's
yeah.
had a pretty good spring, but you know,
I heard that now they always have like the Yankees always in talks with that pitcher and the Marlins. I heard it might happen this year.
well,
I
yeah,
heard rumor he might be going to Boston.
yeah. There's a lot of rumors with that guy. He remember he's a Cy Young Award winner. He got hurt. The
Mhm.
Marlins are always looking to trade anybody. They're looking to get prospects back. The Marlins did send their top scouts to see the Yankees play. Spencer Jones was playing. Peraza was playing. There was other guys playing, but those were the guys that we're looking at. Um, there was talks where the Yankees were getting close to a Sandy trade, Alcantara trade last
Mhm.
year. It didn't happen. Could happen again. I mean, they could add the same players. It could happen, but the Yankees need more than that. They need another pitcher and they need a third baseman. Maybe you can deal with having Judge play DH or Dominguez DH, and everybody flip flop. But you need a third baseman.
Yeah.
You gotta start. They have to start thinking. But Cashman, we all know he always does his moves right before opening day, so we got to pay attention to that. The
We only
injury
got a
bug,
couple of weeks left.
yeah. Like I said, when I said last time we were on the podcast, Nolan could get traded to the Yankees. Arenado. I think the Cardinals are holding on to the last minute and see what they can get. If they can't get what they want, I think they're gonna have to trade him. I would say the 19th to the 25th. That's when you could start seeing them getting desperate. And a trade could happen. Um, the injury bug is not all with the Yankees; it's the Mets too. Francisco Alvarez, what is he? He broke a bone in his hand, his wrist.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's out 6 to 8 weeks. I remember in our private chat I sent it, and Johnny's parlay, the real Met fan, had said, "Great player, but he's always hurt."
I don't know about great player, but okay.
He's a good player. He's a good
Okay.
player.
Good player.
I guess I don't know.
Who's your catcher?
Oh, don't
Austin
disrespect
Wells,
Austin
baby.
Wells.
Austin
Don't
Wells.
don't hate on Austin Wells.
He might be our leadoff hitter.
Exactly.
He might be our Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah.
Damn. Too bad they won't play that kid. That 19-year-old.
Uh,
George. I
it,
forgot his last name.
I gotta look at the.
I know you're talking about Bone, but
He be smoking. He be smoking on the ball.
yeah.
He's the infielder too. He could play second. You put this guy back at third base.
Let's see.
Yeah. Kind of like he can play third base himself too, though.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Jazz. I mean, Jazz looked good at third base, but
He's a catcher.
He's not. Huh?
He's a catcher. You were talking about?
No, he's an infielder.
Oh, Lombard.
There you go.
Yeah.
George
LeBron.
Lombard Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sent him to the minor league camp, but
Yeah.
he looks like the real deal.
Yeah.
I think when he is ready, you will have to.
They're
He's
saying 2 more
19.
years. When he's 21.
Yeah, I think when he is the real ready and he's the real deal, you have to think about maybe getting rid of Volpe.
Or move up over.
Or move. Yeah, exactly. Which I wanted to do in the beginning.
Why?
I wanted Volpe to play second because Volpe doesn't have a big arm for short.
Okay, but the kid has a freaking gold glove.
Yeah. No, you're right. But who else was at shortstop? Oh, Bobby Witt, right? Bobby Witt play.
Yeah.
Okay.
You still got Correa over there too. There's a couple of guys out there that's
There-
really
there's
good.
there's a lot of the rumors are gonna be going crazy, but Carlos Correa has been linked to the Yankees for years. I keep hearing his name. We got to see when before opening day happens and see what happens. But that guy you got to keep a watch out for. Another person you got to watch out for is Vladimir Guerrero. I need you to pay attention to what I'm gonna say because I just to let you know how crazy Toronto is. Toronto and Vladimir Guerrero was about 50 million apart on a deal. Think he wanted 600. They were like 500, 550 on a 14-year contract. That's like almost 4 million a year. And they didn't want to give him the 600. But yeah, Juan Soto, they was going to give him the 600.
Yeah.
You saw that podcast, that Spanish podcast. It was another team that offered him the Mets more,
Yeah, they offer him more, but he
and he
won't say
didn't
what
take it.
team was.
I
Yeah,
gotta
he didn't
take,
want to say.
I gotta take that with a grain of salt. Cause I'll tell you why. I think he's just doing that
Exactly.
for
I'm
people
with you.
who don't like, so people could like get off of his back.
Exactly.
Because he looks like the bad guy.
He is already. Forget it. It's that he can't get that away from him.
He got 800 million.
What about if a team did really offer him that much, bro? You never know.
It's not, bro. It's a business. We know how it goes.
Yeah.
They did this with Robinson Cano.
Yes.
So we know already.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You got your money. We're happy. Go
Yeah.
do what you gotta do. Don't bullshit because we already know what really. We kind of know what really happened.
We
Don't
already expected
bullshit
it.
the bullshitters. We
You know,
know.
we kind of know what really happened. We kind of know. You know. We Spanish as well, so we know what when Spanish people want to get their money, they getting their money, and they don't care what anything else.
He put it in his mind. He goes, damn, you know what? The Mets are really good.
And he
You know,
also said that his
exactly.
mother said to go play with the Mets because she's a Mets fan. So
Listen, if I told my mother right now, the Philadelphia Phillies are giving me 800 million to go play, but the Mets are only giving me 700. My mother doesn't drive. Well, my mom would steal a car and make sure to drive me all the way to Philadelphia and put on a Phillies uniform and say, I've been a Philly fan all my life.
Exactly.
Just like Coco with the Mets jersey, right? Back in the day.
Ooh, damn.
That I didn't even know he was on that was the team's name until they gave me the jersey, so I don't want to hear it.
You was hitting balls. You were hitting balls with a smile.
Hey, yo.
Because I'm a baseball player. That's
With
why.
Gary in the basement.
Yeah.
I'm a baseball player.
Listen, I just feel like he went on the podcast to clear up things, but also to make himself look good. He came out and he said, it wasn't true about the
security or the suite and stuff like that.
or treating his mom wrong. It wasn't that he wanted the sweets. He goes, you
Yeah.
believe what you want. Okay, I can understand that, but I don't believe that he just said, I'm gonna leave the New York Yankees to go to the Mets. No offense to your Met fans, because I think Met fans are gonna come at me. But I don't think in my right mind that he wants to leave the Yankees to go to the Mets because they're a better team.
That's stupid. The
He
Mets
said the Mets had a better future. Of course, I would say. I mean, shit. If somebody told me right now, I would be like, "Oh, the Jets have a better future than if they're giving me 100 million."
See what I mean?
Jets,
See,
the
see. This is why. See.
Oh, the Nets. They
the Nets. They got mad draft picks.
Oh, the Nets. They have a bright future. They're the best team in New York. You know.
Facts.
All right.
What about the Rangers?
Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Let me shut up.
Well, I'll be at the game on Wednesday.
Nice. Are we gonna have our top scout at the game, baby?
That's it. Let's see, I could get a little interview.
I'm telling you, you got to bring a camera with you and just tell everybody you on the We Get Drunk Sport podcast. You give them questions, you know, and give us
True,
the
it's
tape.
true.
Give us the tape. We'll edit it. And remember, you gotta remember when you tell people who you are, you be like, I'm T-Bone Special. And then you grab Shorty and you tell her, ladies love to order that T-Bone Special. That's a Baja Panty right there. Now, all right. So Gerrit Cole's hurt. You got Alvarez hurt. Does that change anything on your team? Are the Mets still? Do you? Because I know last time Johnny Parlay had said the Mets were winning the East. Are you guys still winning the East with him out 6 to 8 weeks? And the injuries you have, because he's not the only injury you have.
They still got 2 pitchers down too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's tough. We'll see.
I mean, it's a long season, so
It
Yeah,
is.
it's a long season. 6 to 8 weeks is not that bad.
nah, that's why you come back in July.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not like season ending.
It's okay.
See, but why you say that with a smile though?
No,
Anything.
I'm not.
You enjoyed it. He enjoyed it.
No, because I'm looking
course
at
he did.
something.
Of course he did.
Bro, I'm looking at something. Relax.
Yeah, of course he did.
Mm.
No excuses over there.
Would you guys, because I see this also on our chat, and I also saw it in our all over X and everything. Trevor Bauer's name has came up. Would you even consider Trevor Bauer on your team?
Yes.
I give him like a AAA deal.
Well, so it will be a minor league contract. You won't even give him
Yeah.
a full.
See what's up?
But good pitching. I mean, he pitched good in Mexican League.
Yeah, I see what's up when he's over here.
But
Yeah.
I agree because I would definitely try to see if you could give him deal, but he still acts like a fucking kid, man. He's throwing tantrums in the infield, on the mound, yelling at coaches, yelling at players. I don't know if I want that on my team, man.
What do you mean he's doing that?
Yeah, you haven't seen the Mexican League?
You haven't seen the
video
Mexican
clips?
League?
I know, but come on. We didn't see that in the major leagues.
When he
We
threw
didn't
the
see
ball,
we didn't
when
see
he, when he,
coaches come
That's why
at
he's not
pitchers
playing
like
in the
that.
major leagues.
yeah,
Huh?
he threw the ball. He threw the ball to the outfield when they took him out.
Yeah,
No. I'm talking about now. Like now, do we see it now with players and coaches and stuff like that? Because we do see it.
yes, but okay, but it's not always the same player. It's always somebody different. It's not like Trevor Bauer will be a repeat offender. I mean, not to say it like that, but
Wow.
but you gotta understand though, like he's playing hard. He wants to win. He wants the ball every 5th day. You don't have that. There's
we don't have
people.
no
There's people.
dogs.
Yeah, there's people that just they out there for the paycheck. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect, get your money, but I like to see people who want to play, and he wants to play.
Yeah, well, then put in his contract. He can't act up, or you get all deducted.
That's it. Simple. He could play. The guy still could play, man.
Yeah, he could pitch.
He still could play. It's just like yesterday. He's one of those guys. It's a hot head, but you have to deal with it if you could play still. You know, it's not easy.
It's not. It's not. Can I don't wanna switch so quickly on sports, but I gotta ask, what the hell are the San Francisco 49ers doing?
It's a garage sale.
It is that's what it feels like. They're getting rid of everyone.
Yeah.
The San Francisco 49ers getting everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Got
got
real.
a question to ask you, Joey. Ain't you happy Aaron Rodgers didn't sign with the Giants didn't sign him?
Well, okay. Right now, last I heard, it's coming down to the Steelers and the Giants.
And they said there's a possibility that's a third team is the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I saw that, but the
It's
last
them
I
three
heard,
for
yeah,
sure.
yes, but the last I heard, oh whoa, what happened, Classic Man?
I don't know.
You look like you did you did
I don't
you,
know what happened. It just
you
flipped.
did you jumped on the bed like that.
It just flipped.
Um, but the last I heard, it's the Giants and the Steelers. He likes the money from both teams, like money and contract wise. He just wants to see which one is a better place. He had a conversation with the Giants. It was a really good conversation, what I heard, and so was the Steelers. He just has to pick. Right now, I saw he was in a beach, just walking around, listening to his AirPods. Trying to get zen. But we'll see. Um, I see the Giants are trying not to be not be stupid.
Too late.
Somebody just signed right now 1 year deal
Yeah, Rico
from
to
the
the Panthers.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not letting. They're gonna be proactive. They went and they scheduled an interview with Russell Wilson for Thursday night for Friday. His first interview is actually with the Browns, who actually already have three quarterbacks on their roster: Deshaun Watson, Kenny Pickett, and then who was the other guy that they just got? Well, they signed somebody else, but there's three quarterbacks on their roster, so I don't know if that's gonna happen, but just yeah. But the 49ers, man, what the hell are they doing? They got rid of Debo. They released their fullback. There's rumors. I was telling the Classic Man that they were trying to trade with the Tennessee Titans. I think the rumor is the Brock Purdy going to Tennessee for the number one pick. The 49ers went all crazy. They win and they got rid of everyone on their team.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But who would it be for? Will they go for Sanders or will they go for Hunter?
No, I think the main guy they're looking at is Cam Ward. I think if I'm not mistaken, everybody has Cam Ward uh higher
Above?
than
Yeah.
Fedor Sanders.
Next month, boy. Can't wait. I don't
Yeah,
know. The draft class is going to be. You never know. Again,
yeah.
never know.
Dorian Thomas Robinson, that's the guy that got also traded to the Browns. That's the other quarterback. But yeah, that it's just crazy. Just crazy. And then I mean, we have to talk about the local teams. I mean, I'm probably biased, but I think the Giants have done a pretty good job. I just I don't know, I just find it weird. They went and they gave that Javon Holland 3 years, 45 million a safety. They could have gave that money last year to Xavier McKinley. I don't know why, but they gave it to him. He's a good player, top safety in free agency. They went and they signed Darius Slayton. They re-signed him 3 years, 36 million. Same money Shaquan asked last year. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, they signed that Paulson Adabu from the Saints. He broke his leg last year, but they signed him 3 years, 54 million. Chauncey Golston from the Cowboys, the defensive lineman. He looks like he's gonna be pretty good. I think the Giants did pretty good. I mean, they also signed there's one more guy. Oh, Chris Board. He's like a special team specialist, a linebacker. I thought the Giants did pretty good. I think everything is gonna wait for the draft. I think we have to wait for the draft and see what they do. But I'll tell you right now, if I'm the Giants, I'm gonna stay on 3. I'm gonna pick either Travis Hunter if he's there, or I'm picking Abdul Carter from Penn State. Staying away from the quarterbacks. Staying away. This is why I'll
But
sign a
why though?
quarterback
Why?
because I don't like neither one of them. I don't like Jalen Milton. I don't like Cam Ward like that. I don't like
But
Shador
if you
Sanders.
look at it, the
That dark
NBA,
guy, that Jason Dark guy. I'm not.
the NFL changed, Joey. There's no more. There's no more. Quarterbacks that freaking sit in the pocket and I'm the first to say that it's changed because I'm a guy who likes a quarterback who sits in the pocket and finds his receivers
Yeah.
and not run around like like
I
Michael
could be
Vick and back in
wrong.
the day.
I mean, listen, I'm not a savant when it comes to finding prospects, but none of them have been really good. For me, like stand out. None of them. I mean, they had good games, but they all choked in the big game. Shador
Yeah,
Sanders choked in the bowl game. Cam Ward played a good first half, but then he took himself out, and Florida lost.
yeah, he
Jalen
took
Milton
he took
from
himself
Alabama
out
stink.
so he could get a hot so he could be up there in the draft class. That's why.
Yeah,
This is
but no,
this is why this is why when the kids now getting paid, they're gonna play just like the NFL people players. When they get paid, they're gonna be bullshitting around. That's why I say college football changed now because of them getting paid. Once they get paid, they're gonna play. They're gonna be like the NFL guys. Once they get to that, they know their team is not too good. We're gonna just make our little bowl game. You know what? Let me stop playing so I won't get hurt. So I will mess up my name. You
you're
know what I
hurting
mean?
Ronnie Parlay's feelings. He loves
But
college
it's true
football.
though. He knows it's true though. He knows
Nah,
it's
it's
true.
just it. Nah, it's not. Just they play harder than people in the NFL. You pay
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
still get
Those are the
paid,
kids.
but
Those are
you
the
still have
kids.
to make it. You still have to make it.
Yeah, exactly. The kids who's playing hard is the kids that don't got that freaking $2 million, $3 million freaking
You told me Hunter didn't
Nike
play
deal
serious.
or
Nigga,
huh?
Hunter play. You did. You told me Hunter didn't play serious. He
He's
played both sides
different.
of the field the whole game.
Exactly. That's why, because
He can't do
he
that
wants
in
to
the
be
NFL,
different.
though. I'll tell you right now, he's not
They
going to play
they
both
said
sides.
that he could do that.
I
He
think
wants to do that.
you got to play. If you're going to draft him, you got to envision him playing one side and
He
then
wa-
occasionally playing the other side.
he told them. I think it was Tennessee if they drafted him. He said that he wants to do both sides of the field. He wants to do it.
Of course, you say that, but you don't. Of course, he will say that because he does that in college, where you can 1 week you could play a guy a team that's ranked, and then the week after that you can play a team that hasn't won in 4 years. Of course, but then you
But
play in the NFL,
but it
it's
could be the
totally
you can
different.
yeah, it's totally different. But if you look at it, players don't play every single down
No,
unless you're the quarterback, the
no,
offensive lineman. That's about it.
no,
And
because
some wide
defensive
receivers only
play.
play like 1 or 2 downs and they come
Well, yeah,
out.
okay, yeah, but there's defensive players that play every down.
Okay, so there's another defensive player, but yeah, look, our number one corner, he was hurt, but he never played every down.
Who's that?
Sauce Gardner.
Bum.
Yeah. And our defensive line, we were shifting every down. Third down, second down, or even fourth down whenever they did. We don't have the same unless it's you the quarterback, the main guy, the quarterback. You're not gonna play the whole game.
Well,
Even the
unless you're Anthony Richardson and you take yourself out the game
There you go. You go like
because you're
this.
tired.
I'm
I'm
I need
tired.
a break. I need a break. You
I
can't do
think
that. You know what I'm saying?
I think it will happen. I think they make it probably could happen. They can make history.
Yeah, it could, but I would. He would be. Uh, he for out of all the quarterbacks and everything, I think the Giants should go either him, Travis Hunter, or Abdul Carter.
I
Like
think
I said, I would
I
stay
think
away from the quarterback.
Y'all do Travis Hunter and y'all will let him do the defensive and fucking wide receiver. I think y'all let that happen. You know why? You want some seats in that. I mean, you want some butts in those seats over there in MetLife.
First of all, I'm gonna stop you right there. I know you're my brother, but watch your mouth.
But it's true. It's
Okay.
true.
Two is we sell out MetLife. Or
No, no,
no, let
you
me
know
call,
what?
let me call it.
You know how you
Correct
sell it
me.
out?
Giant Stadium. We sell it
You
out.
know how you sell it out? You know how you sell it out? The other team is better than you, and you bring the other
Here we
team's
go.
players.
Here we
I mean,
go.
families and stuff like that. You
The
know,
only way that stadium is selling if it's WrestleMania.
you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
You ain't lying. We were there. We were
Yeah,
there.
we were.
It was packed. It was packed.
Albertua is in town.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
You're right.
you ain't
You're
lying.
right.
But it's all the way in Jersey. What do you expect, though? You
Who
know,
wants to go there? Who wants to go there?
Jeez.
There's
Only
two
one
people
person
that
that
we know
live.
that live in Jersey, and we don't want to see none of them motherfuckers.
And then they come to the podcast no more.
No,
Exactly.
I don't know what it is, man. See, you guys, we got to start being nice to those guys because
ain't gonna
they're
happen.
very sensitive.
It ain't gonna happen.
Life be lifing for one, and then the other one is playing with baby oil right now, locked in the basement. You know, so I don't know. But yeah, we got to stop talking about their teams. We got to start talking about the Jets. Maybe we got to talk nice. Say say good things. Let's look at the Jets right now. Let's see their moves that they did. Maybe next week we'll have them. You guys signed Tony Adams, a restricted free agent. Justin Fields, 2 years, $40 million, which I like that one. You guys signed Brandon Stevens, 3 years, $36 million, a corner. Andre Cisco, 1 year, $10 million. Rashad Weaver, edge defensive end. Isaiah Oliver, Jamie Sherwood, 3 years, $45 million. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I don't know if you're gonna take it the right way, but I feel like they need to go out and get a wide receiver.
I
I
said
feel
that
like
last year.
I mean, of course we do. What do you
I think
expect?
you only have one guy who's good on your team. That's Garrett Wilson, and he proved last year that he can't do it all by himself. He can't even get open. He complains all the
Of
time.
course he can. What are you talking about? He was open. It's just that we don't have time. You have this is why I said
There's no one else other than him. Brees Hall didn't produce last year. That's why
he didn't
fucking
produce in the
Dr.
run
King's not
game.
here.
He was there in the pass game. This is what I'm trying to say. Now the NFL is different. You don't have these quarterbacks that sit in the pocket. You need these quarterbacks that are mobile. And this is why I say signing Fields will help out because he has legs. He can get out of the pocket.
Everybody
can
has
throw the
legs.
ball. Huh?
Everybody has legs.
No, you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. Because
He can
Aaron
move.
Rodgers couldn't move.
Yeah.
He could move, Joey. Now with Fields, he actually can move around. Whenever the blitz is coming, he could get out of it and run, use his legs and run.
That's true. It's gonna be Ohio State all over again.
I know the Jets fan is gonna be sick if he goes and Aaron Rodgers do good on another team when
Not
they go
really,
to the
because
playoffs.
you know why? That's the story of the Jets' life. Seriously.
Yeah.
No lie. This is what T-Bone special has been. That's why he brought it up. He really, deep down, he wants him to sign with the Giants so he could do that. I don't want no parts of him. But I swear to God, all Jet fans deep down want that to happen because they love to live in misery. They want to see that. They want to see fucking Aaron Rodgers wear the Giants jersey and win. I don't, because I don't like him, but I swear for some reason Jet fans just love it. They love to be miserable. They love to see another guy go to another team and fucking take another team to the playoffs and not them. They love that shit.
Of course we do, Joey. Of course. Yeah.
You know you do. You know you
course.
do.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Of course I do. Of course I do. Yeah.
Geno Smith going to another team who start playing good.
Gino.
That's why he got traded
to the Las Vegas Raiders.
How about Michael? Mike Wilson? Wilson scored a touchdown, right? The wide receiver.
Oh, Mike Williams.
Mike Williams for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, Aaron Rodgers didn't want him to throw him the ball. What do you expect?
Well, Zach Wilson is where did Zach Wilson sign?
He went to the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Oh my God!
He's not gonna play though, unless
starting quarterback
Tua gets hurt.
Of course, Tua always get hurt.
Like that answer.
He
I
wants,
like that
he wants to
answer.
be
Well,
closer
what's
to
my
the
favorite
the
line?
retirees
The
over
sky
there.
is blue, water's wet, and fucking Tua Tagovailoa gets a concussion, he's out.
Bring him in.
Zach-
Hopefully he gets a cut before the week of the Jets, so we can have Zach Wilson against the Jets. That's it.
You don't understand. I swear, I know that you would turn off your phone so
2
quick.
times y'all play him.
Oh my God. If Zach Wilson has to play against the Jets and he fucking, I don't even want to say it because I'm going to get you upset and we got you on the podcast. So I'm not
You're
going to.
not. You're not. There's no football yet. We got a long way to go.
All right. So I'm going to say it. But imagine Zach Wilson against the Jets prime time in Giant Stadium.
No,
Giant
MetLife. You had it right. You had it right. Go ahead.
He throws for 300 yards, 3 TDs, and he rushes for 1.
It could happen because he got
But
Tyreek Hill. He got Tyreek Hill.
Imagine the Jets just kill the guy. Has 3 sacks, 5 sacks, 3 interceptions, and he's still out there. And then he says what Darnold says, I see ghosts. Imagine that.
I'm just
Imagine
saying,
that.
those are good scenarios. But
Very good. Very good.
Oh my! Listen. I already got heat already for Saquon Barkley. I got one of our cousins on Instagram hating on me, saying, "Oh, you must enjoy Saquon Barkley." Listen, I'm happy that he went to another team that valued him and he won a championship. Good for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the soft brother. Just to let you know.
Oh my God!
That's why. Because I won't say that. I wasn't even happy when Darrell Revis won. Trust me. Trust
to
me.
the fucking Patriots, motherfucker.
Exactly. So trust me. I'm never happy when a player we draft and is great for us goes on to another team and wins a championship. Never happy.
like Rick Lopez?
Exactly. Exactly. And the crazy part is he beat us to go to the championship. So that hurts even more. I mean, technically he did it because it was Giannis with his big ass foot, and then KD with his big ass foot. So
hold on. We gotta start every week. We gotta put this on the show. Jonathan, can you pronounce his last name? And then I got another one. We our favorite our number one subscriber, Angel. We're gonna have a spelling bee. Can he spell his last name?
He's gonna be mad. You don't know that the show's on today.
Hey, yeah, he's probably rollerblading right now down Second Avenue in Spanish Harlem, doing his Uber Eats.
Hell no.
Holding his back because it hurts.
Old man River.
Yeah, but I listen. Like I said, like that guy's our cousin said. He said what he said. I'm not upset. It is what it is. He went to another team. I'm just what I am mad about is, like I said, the Giants gave Darius Slayton the same amount of money they could have gave him last year, Saquon Barkley. That's all.
Where did Daniel Jones go?
He signed. He's playing.
He signed with the Indiana Colts. He has a chance to.
I think he's going to start
over there because Anthony Richardson doesn't like to play football. He's always taking himself out of games. So
I think he's starting. And Coco's boy Gino got traded, like we said.
It's a bum.
And
I can't say what I want to say on that hand. You know what I'm saying?
Say it.
No,
we have 6 minutes left.
No.
Then Coco's other boy Sam Darnold got traded. I mean, he got picked up.
I was hoping that the Jets would take a peek at him. You know.
Sam Darnold.
No, because you know what it is. There's no goats. There's no ghosts in Seattle. They're too close to the water.
There's not a lot of things in Seattle.
They have a lot. They have that Seahawk that comes down during the national anthem.
Who he's going to throw the ball to? Like they got nobody.
Yeah, he don't care. He got paid.
Yeah.
There we go. He's washed up Daniel Jones.
There he goes. Jose's in the building.
He took off the rollerblades and put on his nice, comfortable boots and he's here. He's here.
His comfortable boots.
His comfortable yellow-ish Timberlands.
The butters.
The
The
butters that
butters.
have more stains on it than anything. He's missing. Is he? One of them is missing. Uh, missing half the tongue, and the other side doesn't even have fucking shoelaces. But those are his favorite pairs. Those are his comfortable ones.
Yeah, football is gonna be crazy this year.
Yeah. So there was I don't know if anybody saw it, but Keith Thurman had a fight today.
No, yeah, this morning.
Yes, he had a fight today.
Yeah.
He won, 3rd round knockout. And after, did he call out Tim Tszyu? Right? Am I correct?
I didn't see it, so I wouldn't know. I know people will talk about maybe he could call out. Fight next Earl Spence because they were supposed to fight before everything else happened.
Yeah.
And he fought Terrence Crawford. He hasn't fought in 3 years.
Oh God.
He got to get back in the mix. 140, 147. Well,
We didn't talk about because we weren't on last week, but that fucking Tank Davis fight, bone. Can you please tell me they need to have a rematch?
Dad, they're working on it.
They need to have a rematch because he lost that fight. Lamont Roach won.
Yeah. They didn't reverse the decision. They're gonna leave it as a draw. Somebody brought it to my attention. He should have lost. He should have got that TKO because he did 3 things that should have made it a TKO. A knockdown, not TKO, a knockdown.
Yeah.
One when he took the knee.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The second one when he ran to his corner, get his face wiped out. He stuck his head out of the ring, and when his corner stepped on top of the apron to give him the towel. So that
a lot of mistakes there by
Yeah.
the officiating crew.
Yeah.
A lot of mistakes there because I saw his pound for pound ranking he dropped after that.
Yeah, he did. If he was calling him out, saying that in the worst because he knew he lost. He got to get that redemption now.
Yeah.
And I think if he couldn't score, if he couldn't hurt him that first fight, I don't think he's gonna hurt him in the second fight.
No, I think it's gonna be even better for Lamont Roach. I think
that or he's gonna have to be more aggressive and I'll punch him.
And probably cut his hair so you don't have no grease in his eye.
Or put a ponytail.
Another thing that also happened was I saw the Dana White and the TK. What is it? TKO?
Yeah,
TKO.
Yeah,
merged.
they merged with the Turkish guy, and they're starting their own boxing federation. And like he said, there's going to be just one belt for each weight class. They're not going to have any WBO, WBC, and everything. And I have high hopes for this. We had said this a long time ago when the rumor was coming out. Yeah, I can't wait. I like what Dana White's doing with the UFC. I love what this Turkish guy is. I can't pronounce his name. I'm sorry, but whatever he's doing, he needs to do. Whatever he's doing, he needs to continue it because he's bringing boxing to the fans, and he's it's just really good. I don't know what your take is on that, but for me, it's good for. It's going to be good for boxing. He's making people fight who they need to fight. Nobody ducking each other. He's making Canelo fight. I mean, that should be number one goal, and he's actually doing it.
Yeah, but I don't know how the other divisions is gonna handle that when their fighters has to fight on that card,
Hmm.
or they're gonna honor the that match and the belt title defense. I don't know. I mean, if he's gonna make his own federation, we'll see what happens. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's gonna take. It's not gonna happen overnight, but I feel like he's gonna. Is this gonna be the point in history where people are like, oh, this is what happened when boxing became great again?
Yeah.
For me, I feel like he's putting it. He's putting fights for the boxing people out there, and even the people that don't know boxing. He's bringing them in, promoting. I mean, you have the fight in Times Square with who's it, Rolly and Ryan Garcia,
Yeah, and the Haney and Timo Lopez.
and
No.
yeah, so it's gonna be good. He's doing everything. For me, I feel like this is uh, uh, a good thing for boxing, and like I said, this is gonna be the turning point where everyone is gonna be like, "Wow, this is what happened," and this is gonna be history.
I mean, he is giving what the fans want to see. The
Exactly,
fights.
exactly. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a good podcast, guys. We're back. I don't know what we're gonna happen next week, if we're gonna do the same time or we're gonna go back to Thursday, but we'll figure it out. But you can find us on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm live right now on TikTok. Follow us there. We're on Kick, Twitch. We have our merch store. It's in our bio. Buy a hat, a bag, a T-shirt, a mug, anything. Anything is good. And don't be afraid to like, comment, subscribe, share our videos. You know, this is just us. We're just doing it for fun. We love doing this. Love putting out content. We like for people to come on and say your questions and everything. And we also have a wrestling one that we need to start doing more of. But life be lifing. Life be
Yes.
lifing. But until next week, my brothers.
So next